Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. What is not in Mahabharata is nowhere. What is not said by Bhagwan Vedavyas is not said by anybody. This is the greatness and glory of Bhagwan Vedavyasa and the Mahabharata. We know Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata, and that is popularly known, accepted by all the great saints. Equally important is another part of Mahabharata, and that is what we are studying, Sanat Sujatiya. This Sanat Sujatiya is the height of Vedanta, and it is solving, no, it is dissolving all the problems of life. And it is a dialogue between Sanat Kumarji Maharaj, who is called as Sanat Sujata, and the disciple is Dhritarashtra, the blind king, like you and me. We are blind. So, the topic comes like this. Vidur was a wise man and belonging to the same clan of Dhritarashtra, and he was a great advisor to Dhritarashtra. And as a result, whatever is said, that topic is called, like we call Srimad Bhagavad Gita, that is called as Vidura Niti. Niti is the words of wisdom that can guide us to something higher in life. Niti. So, Vidurji has told all that is to be told to Dhritarashtra, how to lead life. And then Dhritarashtra said, Vidur, tell me, is there something which you know but I do not know also? He said, yes, there is something. What is that? And Vidurji said, there is no death. Death is an illusion. No death. When this is said, Dhritarashtra became nonplussed. So many people are killed in the war, so many people die in the hospitals, and you say there is no death? How can you say like that? So, you teach me, what is that? Now here, a message to our governments. So Vidurji said, I know the truth. I have right to know the truth. But I have no right to teach others. See? It is not any Tom, Dick and Harry can go and start teaching. Those who are good for nothing, those who do not know even the spelling of Monday, they become the teachers of English. So, I don't have right to teach. Then, how will I know? He said, I will invoke my Guru who taught me. And he invokes his Guru, who is Sanat Kumarji. Sanat Kumar himself is called as the Sanat Sujata. Sanat Sujata. Because Sanat Kumarji is not born as a biological child like you and me are concerned. He wasn't born like that. Like the Saptarshi, the seven rishis, Sanat Kumarji was also the expression of the divine through the will of Brahmaji. So he was the Sankalpa Putra. Sankalpa. Now to understand the Sankalpa, let us take some example. Who are the architects? They play on your money to find out their imagination, whether it works or not. They are called architects. So first of all, they will be imagining something. If the house is built like this thing, it will be very good. It's in their image, Sankalpa. And then the Sankalpa is brought down on the papers in the form of the sketches. And then that Sankalpa which has grossified to some extent on the paper is further grossified in the form of the drawings on the ground. And thereafter, all the walls and everything is built. So, everything is created out of Sankalpa. But the difference between us and the great Mahatmas or the God Brahmaji is, they don't have to go through so many stages. See, there are Mahatmas who have got all the siddhis. They just say and take it, and it comes. Where from it comes? We may call it magic jadoo because we are dumb, we don't understand. But it is not like that. Because the whole world is what? It is a matrix of 5 great elements. Beyond the 5 great elements, there is nothing. So, the gold is also an admixture of the 5 great elements, the Tamoguni aspect. Those who know that, they can create the gold out of nothing. Our idea out of nothing, but they know it can be created. See? Like our ammas, they can create food out of nothing. I went to somebody's house for taking food, and it so happened that there were more number of people than expected. So this amma was very smart. She converted the sambar into rasam. What you have to do? Sankalpa matra. Add water and the sambar becomes this rasa. In the same manner, Paramatma, Bhagwan, Brahmaji, he created out of Sankalpa this Sanat Kumarji. You know what happens with us? We are so much lost in this gross world that we are unable to go beyond it. And that is the main topic of this subject. In our dream experiences, are we not creator of the whole world? Everything is nothing but our mind. So our dumb mind can create such a beautiful dream which is at the level of individuality. At the level of the totality, the same mind or subtle body is called Brahmaji. They are not two, one and the same. See? So, Brahmaji created Sanat Kumarji by Sankalpa, and that Brahmaji who created Sanat Kumarji, he was the teacher of Vidurji Maharaj. And then he said, I will invoke my Guru, and when he comes, he will teach you. I cannot teach you, although I know, but I have no authority to teach you. Any Tom, Dick and Harry cannot become a teacher. So important. Twisting the physical body is different, but straightening the mind is different. These are two different things. So, when this was heard, that my Guru told me that there is nothing like death. Death is an illusion. So, with this background, this text develops. Now, earlier part which I just told you in short is very huge one. So, this much is enough for us. So, this is told by Vaishampayan Rishi in Mahabharata. Vaishampayan was none other than Janmejaya. Janmejaya, who created the snake yajna, and all the snakes were being killed in the fire. So that Janmejaya is also called as Vaishampayan. Vishampa was the name, and by the noun it becomes Vaishampayan. So Vaishampayana Uvacha. The story continues in Mahabharata. Tato Raja Dhritarashtra Manishi Sampujya Vakyam Vidureritam Tat Sanat Sujatam Rahite Mahatma Papracha Buddhim Paramam Pubrushan. Vaishampayan continues the story in the Mahabharata. He said Tataha. Tataha means thereafter. Thereafter means when? Suppose we say thereafter sweets were given. After what? After the lunch or dinner was over, then the sweets were given. Thereafter the sweets were distributed. Thereafter means what? After satsanga. Oh. Here also, tato, tataha, thereafter means thereafter. And therefore I told you the earlier part of the story. That when Vidurji told that there is nothing like death, death is an illusion, death is not possible. When he heard that, he became so surprised. Come on, how can you say death is not possible? So many people are dying every day. And you say death is not possible. Tataha, thereafter having heard this thing, then the story goes, and then Vaishampayanji tells that Sarat Kumarji was invoked, and then the story continues. So Tato Raja Dhritarashtra, the king Dhritarashtra, Manishi Sampujya Vakyam Vidureritam Tat. He accepted what Vidurji said, because Vidurji was not a Tom, Dick and Harry. See? He was not holding a PhD. So he was a wise man. And therefore, when he heard, he did not discard it. Hey, I don't believe. Like we people do, I don't believe in Mahabharata. It's just a cock and bull story. See? So to such people we should not talk. So Tato Raja Dhritarashtra Manishi, he was a wise man, Dhritarashtra. See, the greatness of Dhritarashtra was, he was an efficient administrator of his time. Pandavas were also taking his advice to run the show of the kingdom. He was so wise. But for one reason, attachment to the children, the whole thing became turmoil. So, Dhritarashtra Manishi Sampujya Vakyam Viduhu Vidureritam Tat. So, Vidur, when he said that there is nothing like death, so Sanat Sujatam Rahite Mahatma Papracha. So, when Sanat Kumarji came, Rahite means in a sacredness and a seclusion, he asked Sanat Sujat Ji Maharaj Papracha, asked clearly, distinctly. Many times we ask the question, but we are not clear what question we have to ask. And therefore we keep on talking. But what is the question we can never know. What is the question? So Papracha distinctly clearly asked, what for? Buddhim Paramam Bhubhushan. To understand clearly what exactly is the import of the statement, there is no death. It so happened, I was here before coming, I told you, day before yesterday, I was in Puttaparthi on the Baba's birthday. So, evening after our dinner, we were sitting, some few, all PhD fellows, they came and they asked me this. Swamiji, what happens after death? So I said, I am addressing the PhD fellows. So I will not just address same dumb way. Then I don't answer stupid questions. Swamiji, do you mean that what after death is a stupid question? I said, sorry, it is super stupid question. Who dies? Nobody dies. See? difficult to digest. This is what is the topic here. So, to understand the import of this statement, Dhritarashtra asked Sanat Kumarji, what is exactly the meaning of this thing? So what he said, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Sanat Sujata Yadidam Shrunomi Mrityuhi Nasti Tavopadesham Devasura Acharan Brahmacharyam Amrutyavetat Katarannu Satyam. Hey Sanat Kumarji Maharaj, Yad Idam Shrunomi, what I have heard from Vidurji Maharaj, that Mrityuhi Nasti, there is no death. There is no death. Tavopadesham, this is what you told Vidurji, that there is no death. And if you say like this thing, in our Upanishad the stories come. Indra and Virochan. Indra is the king of gods, Suras, and Virochan is the king of the Asuras, the Rakshasas. They went to Brahaspati and said, Sir, we want to attain immortality. So who will say we want to attain immortality? Those who accepted that there is death. And this is said in Upanishad, not ordinary place. Then Brahaspati ji told them, okay, you have come. So it is not you come and stay till lecture starts. Stay in the ashram for 32 years and do seva. See? And after that, if I know, I will tell you. And see how much examination pariksha. So, Brahmacharya, Acharan, and don't stay here gossiping, but you have to stay here following Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya we can understand two ways. In Yoga Shastra, Brahmacharya is one of the most important spiritual practice, yogic practice. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Brahmacharya. So, Brahmacharya means non-indulgence in the worldly things and focusing attention on the truth that we are. These two things, withdrawal from the world and involvement with the divine. This balance is called as Brahmacharya. So, Brahmacharyam Acharan. So, they were Indra and Virochan, they were told, practice Brahmacharya and stay here for 32 years. And therefore, sir, you told that there is nothing like death. If there is nothing like death, then why they were practicing this Brahmacharya and going to the Guru? For what? For attainment of immortality. Because there is a mortality, there is a death, then only one can think of immortality. So how do you say, sir, that there is no death? See? So, Brahmacharyam Amrutyave Katarannu Satyam. Then what is the truth? What is said in the Upanishad, that is two of them, the two great kings, went to the Guru for attainment of immortality because the death is. And now you say there is no death. So Katarannu Satyam, between the two, what is the truth? See Maharaj. So tell me, this time, last time I told you, and I am thankful to you that you forget. There are 4 places where people come. First place is free Bollywood dance invitation. The whole Coimbatore will go there. Free. The second place is the hospitals. The third place is the temples. And fourth place is our Vedanta Satsanga. So what will be the number of people in the free Bollywood invitation? Millions. In the hospital, thousands, lakhs, millions. In the temples, much more. And in the gym, Hardly anybody. All the machines are waiting there. Please come, please come. You see all the advertisement of the gyms. They give you so much of freebies in that. If you come, one person can enroll and a family member can come free. But come. See? And you will be given fresh towel, warm water to take bath. After your exercise is over, you will be given the what you call the juice for drinking. But come, and yet hardly there is anybody who goes there. Because who goes where? Number one, those who go to Bollywood dances, they are bhogi, indulgent. Those who go to the hospital, they are rogi, unhealthy fellows. The third place. Those who go to the temple, they are kami, desirers. Nobody goes to the temple for the sake of God. See? And therefore you read any of the stotras of the gods, at the end what is the Palashruti? Palashruti is Putrarthi Labhet Putra and Dhanarthi Labhet Dhanam. Fulfillment of desire is the only criteria. And who goes to the gym? Those who are healthy and want to maintain their health. Our satsanga is the fourth category. If we come here, if you do this thing, you will reduce weight. No. You are healthy and you want to attain fulfillment in life. Bhagavad Gita tells, 15th chapter, Etad buddhva buddhiman syad krita krutyascha bharata. Hey Arjuna, unless you know the truth, you shall not attain fulfillment in life. Because you have got a lot of money, health is good, everything is good. But I don't know. I feel very lonely. I feel what life. Sometimes I feel I should commit suicide. Go ahead, don't waste time. There is no fulfillment in life. So those who want to attain fulfillment of their life, they come to our satsang. Therefore, kindly tell, our scriptures are telling you have to practice for immortality. And you say there is no death, therefore why practice for immortality? What are these two things? Kindly tell, I am getting confused. Srimad Sanat Sujatiya Uvacha. He said, Amrityah karmana kejit mrityur nasti iti chapare srudu me bravato rajan atha tayanmam vishankita. Hey Rajan, listen. Some of them they say, Amrityu karmana kejit. By karma you attain immortality. Those who are the karma kandi, they have got only one thing, do karma, karma, karma. They cannot go beyond karma. And because of that, they do meditation. Because something has to be done. They can't stop. They can't be. They become. In being, there are no efforts. In becoming, there is nothing but efforts. So, amrityaha karmana kechit. Some of them, they say, without karma, immortality cannot be attained. Therefore, do karma. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. And then, like the devil quoting the scriptures, we quote the scriptures suitable to our understanding. But what is the reference? What is the import of that statement? That we don't understand. Yesterday evening class I told you, Karmanyevadhikaraste means remain in the utter present 100%. That is the meaning of karmanyavadikara. So amrityu karmana kechit mrityu nasti cha apare. And some other people say that there is no death. Therefore, Shrunu me Bruvato Rajan Atha Etan Ma Vishankitaha. Therefore, I shall explain you distinctly and clearly how death is not there. Marne bhi nahi dete. We won't allow you to die. And we don't know how to live. Then Trishampu, go on hanging in the air. Friends. Therefore, don't have any doubt in your head. Okay. Now here the teacher says, Ube satte kshatriyadya pravrutte moho mrityu sammato yakkamena pramadam vai mrityu aham bravimi sada pramadam amritatvam bravimi. Now be attentive. Whatever you think you are, that you are. Can there be simple statement than this our life? Whatever we think we are, that we are. I think I am body, yes I am body. Then body is born, I am born. Body goes vertically, I go vertically. Body goes horizontally, I go horizontally. Body becomes old, I become old. Body is unhealthy, I am unhealthy. Body dies, I die. Now what is the source? Because I have taken, I am body. See? If I am body, how come I am not aware of body all the time? Only during the waking state, I am body. Rest of the time, do we non-exist or what? See, friends. So if we take ourselves to be body, then be ready. What is to be ready about? Jayate, asti, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati iti, shad vikaravat, etas tholam charitam. The body is born, then body exists. Body grows, body becomes old, it has got diseases, and one day it dies. Accept it. But our condition is, I am body, but I should not become old. I should not die. Nobody on the earth can help you. Rama died, Ravana died. Do you think you and me are going to be immortal? See? Why? Because we have taken ourselves to be body. If we correct this error, the issue of death will disappear. See? It's only two things if we work on, then only we are really practicing spiritual life. Only two things. One thing is freedom from body identification. And second thing is freedom from the notion that we are a soul inside the body, like the seed inside the mango. No. These two things are to be removed. And all the spiritual practice, according to Vedanta Shastra, is only meant for this thing. So, Ube Satya, both are true. Death is also real and no death is also real. Because to whom are you addressing? If I am addressing to the wall and I tell the wall that death is not there, the wall will say, who cares? To whom I am addressing? Am I addressing to a miserable person that death is impossible? He will come and kill you. Death is impossible, isn't it? So I will shoot. Now it is impossible. To such people, what can you talk? Therefore, if you take yourself to be body, yes, you are bound to die. That is the ultimate fate of the body. So what is the option? Option is accept cheerfully and gracefully. See, one of my friend, he was a police officer, a good person, good friend also. His wife and 3 children, the whole family was very close. Eldest daughter was admitted for the medical college, very bright, extremely intelligent. The son, second son, he was in class 10. And the third daughter was maybe about 5-6 years. So one day he came from somewhere, early morning 4 o'clock, from whatever place he came, and before entering the door, he just collapsed and died outside the house. So the morning walkers, when they saw this person lying down there on the floor, so they went and tried to see what happened, and he was dead. So they ring the bell, and then the wife came and all tamasha happened. Then, when I happened to be there, the son started scolding me. Swamiji, Papa was so much devoted to you, why did you allow me to die, this thing, that thing, and very miserable, one can understand. So I said, I have to go, I can't wait here now, I'll come again and talk to you. After about 2-3 months I went. Thereafter, I said, now I talk to you, if you are easy, yes or no, tell me. That day I behaved very badly with you, I am sorry. I said, don't worry. Then I said, do you know what you have been talking? You have not talked one word about your father. You are talking about now what will happen to us. My mother is illiterate, she doesn't know even how to sign a check. Forget about writing a check. We don't know any investments. We don't know anything. Everything Papa was doing. Now what will happen to us? Who will take care of us? I said, you are concerned about yourself, not about your father, because you are stinky, selfish. Then I told him, if you imagine, if your father is promoted as the chief of the security of the president of Bharat, you will feel good or bad? Of course, I will feel good. Because your attention is now on your father. But now, when he died, your attention is on yourself. What will happen to me? How will I live? You are selfish, therefore you are suffering. In the same manner, if you take death as a promotion in life, you will never cry. It is a process of evolution. Isn't it? Our childhood died. Then only we became teenager. Teenage died. We became middle age. Middle age died. We become old age. Who is dying? But because we are so obsessed with the body identification, we mistake death is real. So if you accept body identification, okay, never mind, accept. If you are a driver, driving in India, yes, you have to follow the Indian traffic rules. But if you go to USA and drive and tell, I am so Indian, I will follow my traffic rules, then you will be behind bars. Exactly the same way. The rules of life are, if you are body, you are born, you grow, you become old, you die. Accept carefully, gracefully. See friends. So, Ube Satya Kshatriya. Hey, Raja, he was Kshatriya. Both what you are telling is true. Both are true. Death is also true. Death is not is also true. Death is of the body, not the embodied. But because we are identified with the body, we consider our relation to be body only. In the deep sleep, when we are not identified with our body, our wife or brother or sister is sleeping next to us, but are we aware of them? See, friends. Therefore, after you have studied Vedanta, even a single passing thought of death, about our own death, passes through our mind, we have wasted our life under the disguise that we are the students of Vedanta. Even a passing thought about death will not end. Otherwise, the same question, Swamiji, what happens after death? So what reply can I give? Excuse me, I have no experience. So I cannot tell you. What happens after death? No, actually what happens? Others are happy, thank God they are gone. See, friends, therefore, whether death is there or not depends on what you take yourself to be. If you take yourself to be the soul, jiva in the body, then you are born, then you grow, and then you die. And then again you are born. So who is born? Jiva is born. But there also, if you think properly, either is Jiva is also born. Problem is not thinking and not applying that knowledge in one's life. See? The more you become contemplative, all the problems are dissolved because there are no problems. So, ube satye kshatriya adya pravrutte moho mrityu sammato yakkavina. Therefore, what the wise people say, what is the mrityu, death? Death is moha. Moha is delusion. Yesterday I told you, what is Bhagavad Gita? Only one thing, the removal of the wrong notion. Arjuna's wrong notion was, he is somebody's grandson, somebody's disciple, somebody's brother. But where? At home, not on the your battlefield. If a surgeon has to operate, and he has operated so many of them, for a simple example, this your appendix. He has become so expert that he can just punches through the abdomen by his finger, takes out and throws it away. So expert. And when the patient is there, and then he asks, yes, what is the name of the patient? Sir, he is your son. My son! Immediately, the surgeon disappears and a father is born. See, friends, we all are leading a relational life. In relational life, you can never get absolute happiness. You will get relative happiness. Therefore, ube satya kshatriya adya pravrutte moho mrityuhu sammato yakkavina. Therefore, the wise people say that the wrong notion is the death, moha. Now see, we are all carrying the burden of wrong notions. Wrong notion about ourselves. As to who am I? The same man is the son, the same man is the husband, the same man is the father. Has he become three? And who is miserable? These three non-existing entities are miserable. See? You can do nothing about it. You can improve something if it exists. See? You can fish out the fish from the waters. Can you fish out your own reflection from the water? No, it may suffer, cold and cough. Let me take out the reflection from the water. You can take out. If it is there, now where is the son? Where is the husband? Where is the father? And who is miserable? These three non-existing entities. What is the use of studying scriptures? We say, I have taken food, but still I am hungry. Then you must have read the menu. You must not have eaten the food. By reading the menu, you can never satiate your hunger. You have to order and eat. In the same manner, Ube Satya Kshatriya Adya Pravrutte Moho Mrityu Sammato Yakavinam. So the wise people, first of all, accept that the death is yes, but what is the death? Moha, wrong notion. So we are all carrying the burden of wrong notions at 4 stages. One wrong notion is about ourselves, as to who we are. Whether I am a man, woman, young, old, whether I am husband, brother, mother, father, sister, wife, whether I am the soul, whether I am divine. The day it will click, friends, if you ask me what is spiritual life is a click. It is not developed step by step. It is a click. One example I tell you. One of my friends, he is in the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. Very intelligent. Both of them IITians, got married. And then I knew them for quite some time. One day they said, Swamiji, tell us something. I said, I won't talk to you unless you give me a baby. I want a child. Okay, Swamiji, done. The child was born. And then, when the child was growing, hardly 2 years or so, he told me, Swamiji, he is so peculiar, my child. I said, what is that? He said, I bought a bicycle for him so that I can teach him how to ride a bicycle. He rode on that and started paddling, perfect balance, as if he lived it for years together. I was running after him, but he was going comfortably. How did he learn? It is a knack. Like balancing on a bicycle or swimming in the waters is a knack. In the same manner, spiritual progress is a knack. It can't be taught. It clicks. See how important it is. At present, if we become a little cool and find out who is disturbed and miserable, the one who is disturbed and miserable doesn't exist. Now, how can you treat a patient who doesn't exist? Therefore, wrong notion about ourselves as to who am I. If I am body, nothing wrong, then accept it gracefully. As much we accept our body gracefully with all the modifications and the death, accept all other bodies in the same spirit. But we don't want others to die. They should remain eternally. One Tamilian couple I have seen in Mumbai, one of the rarest couple. Both of them are old, very highly educated, very nice. Very nice because they give you good food. So, one day they were telling me, Swamiji, we had one relations, they were all old, that time we were young. And their prayers were very peculiar. So what was the prayer? He said they used to pray before the Lord. The husband used to pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, let my wife die first before me. And wife used to pray to the Lord, oh Lord, let my husband die before me. So I was just keeping quiet. He said, you are not asking any question. I said, no, they must be wise people. But do you know why they ask? I said, I do not know. But in the old days, when they think like that, they can't be average people. He said, yes, you are right. Their reason was, husband says, if my wife dies after I die, she will suffer alone. I don't want her to suffer. I know she can do nothing without me. She will only suffer. Wife said, Swamiji, if he dies after I die. This fellow doesn't know even how to prepare a cup of tea. And I know what will be his condition. I don't want him to suffer. Therefore, he should die before I die so that he doesn't suffer. This is love. Isn't it true? How you look at life? See, friend. Therefore, Ube Satye Kshatriya Adya Pravrutte Moho Mrityu Sammato Yakavinam. So, Moha, the wrong notion is about ourselves. Then the wrong notion is about the world. What is bad in this world, tell me? 5 great elements, are they bad? All our faculties, sense organs of action, are they bad? Nothing is bad. Then the real samsara begins when we understand this way. A lady is created by God. A woman is God's creation. Then out of that one woman, how many are born? A daughter is born for the father. A wife is born for the husband. A mother is born for the child. Now, it is the daughter who is the source of misery. The wife is the source of misery. And the mother is the source of misery. And where are they? Are they anywhere? See, my friends, these wrong notions cannot be corrected by any other way than right understanding. Normally what happens in karma or in yoga, they change the notions. Earlier I was a bhogi, now I am a yogi. Earlier I could not sit even 5 minutes, now I can compete with the buffalo. I can sit for 1 hour, 2 hours. That I still remains. We have to get rid of this I. Wrong notions are removed without replacing by the new notions. That is what is the second wrong notion that we all have about the world. The first was about ourselves, second about the world. Third comes about the God. See? What is the notion about God? God is far away. When I go, He should answer my prayers. So what He should do, we tell. We being Indians, like we go to the doctor and we tell the doctor, Doctor Sahab, injection laga do, bahut dinon se nahi liya rahe. Let them decide. He knows what is to be done. See, friends. So we go to the God and ask Him, God, do this thing. This should not happen, that should not happen. He doesn't know or what. We simply claim, I am devoted to God because He should listen to me. And this is how wrong notion about God. See? And the fourth and the most important wrong notion about spiritual practice. See, there is one shloka I tell you. I like this shloka very much. Uttama Sahajavastha. You are effortless, cheerful and happy. This is the highest. Uttama Sahajavastha. You can sit in the chair, I have no problem. Good. So, Uttama Sahajavastha. Second is Madhyama Dhyana Dharana. Sitting in meditation and suffering silently. They will be putting a board outside. Meditation in progress. Don't disturb. We are sufficiently disturbed. Madhyama Dhyana Dharana. Adhama Murti Pujacha. See? And the worst is Tirtha Yatra Adhamadama. Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam Jnanavihina sarvamatena bhajatina muktim janmashatena bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. All these three of them, Tirtha Yatra, going and seeing God, is he aware or what? It is something like one person wanted to see what the horizon looks like, so he kept on walking. You cannot see horizon. You are that. You are in the horizon. See, friends, therefore, Tirtha Yatra Adamadama. Be happy wherever you are. That's it. Our Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi didn't go anywhere. How important it is. Therefore, Sahajavastha. Sahajavastha is what? Living at zero complaint level. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Dekho suno, see here, no comments. Relax. And if we are doing something, one principle if we remember, we will never get miserable. This is the principle which I follow. Principle is, we have no right on anybody in this world. Right of your rights, right away. Before they perform your rights, right now. Change the spelling properly. No right on anything or anybody. Relax. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. See, friends, slowly we come back to a relaxed, cheerful disposition. Then we accept the world as it is. Dvandvair vibhukta sukha dukkha sanjayi. In this world, other than Paramatma, there is nothing which is singular. Everything is in pairs. Health, disease. Birth, death. Man, woman. Wise, otherwise. Healthy, unhealthy. Gain, failure. Victory, defeat. There is nothing in this world which is singular. But what is our trouble? What is our trouble? There should not be unhealthy condition. Then where the unhealthy go? See, Panchadashi Kartya says very clearly, if your body is having pain somewhere, congratulate. Why? You are still alive. A dead body doesn't have pain. Oh, this is a good idea. Kya ho gaya? What happened to your knee? I am still alive. Oh, very good. Make a fun of your pains rather than carrying the burden of the misery and distributing it freely to the world. See? Therefore, pramadam vai mrityu bravimi. Therefore, what is the death? Death is pramada. Pramada will come across the definition subsequently, but to make it simple, what I understood as pramada. Pramada is our ability to repeat our mistakes efficiently day by day. That ability is pramada. Repeating the same thing again and again, again and again. We don't want to change ourselves. See? And then we become proud of it. My children know, when I become angry, they are afraid of me. Is it a good sign or what? But we are proud of that. Pramada. So, pramadam vai mrityu aham bravimi. Sada pramadat amrutatvam bravimi. And if we free ourselves from pramada, this ability to repeat again and again the same thing, then amrutatvam bravimi, that is immortality. Now, to bring these two thoughts together, repeating the pramada is death and apramada is immortality. Now find out, what is the pramada that we are carrying? Body identification. Right from childhood till death, the same thing. You must also have seen. You ask a child. This is how I told you, I learned from all of you. You are my guru. So I went to somebody's house, they had a child, 5-6 years. I said, hey Dumbo, what is your age? So the mother said, Swamiji, he is 5 years. Mummy, no. Then 5 years, 3 months, 22 days. Referring to body. You are the old man. Old man's pathetic joke. Swamiji, can you guess me what is my age? Maybe 16? No. Please tell. Okay, you are 81 years young. The moment I said to that old man, he nearly jumped out of his skin. Wow, you are the only person who correctly understood that I am 81 years but not old, I am young. Now see the khichdi? Mind cannot become old because time is a concept delivered by the mind. Mind doesn't exist, your time doesn't exist. You stop the mind, there is no time. Like in deep sleep, we enter the sleep, thereafter mind dissolves in the total mind. Then you wake up after 6 hours. First thing we do, what is the time? Well, that means we want to see. This time I entered the sleep, this time I got up. So events are necessary, a sequence is necessary, movement is necessary for the establishment of time. Therefore, when Patanjali says Chitta Vritti Nirodha means what? Stop sequence formation. Because sequence is nothing but events happening at a particular way. See, friends. Therefore, Pramadam vai mrityur bravimi. Repeating the same mistake again and again is death. And freedom from that mistake is immortality. So what is the mistake that we repeat incessantly? The mistake is body identification. Friends, those who are identified with their own body, they look upon the whole world as body. See? The real spiritual practice begins by establishing our correct identity. When I take myself to be a sannyasi, what will be the world for me? Sannyasi, non-sannyasi. When I take myself to be Tamilian, what is the world for me? Tamilian and chameleons. When I take myself to be a rich man, what is the world for me? Rich and poor. See, we look at the world, what we have taken ourselves to be. And if I have discovered this thing, I cannot be the body, then you don't look upon the world as body. Then how to live in this world? Karnataka. Just drama. Act only. Don't react. But how to act and not react? What are you doing now? Acting as if you are listening. As you listen to satsanga, same way you listen to other people's word. Suppose somebody calls you, you are wise, don't take it seriously. See, friends. Therefore, moha pramada is repeating the same notion, I am body. And if you live as a body and also want the body should remain immortal, you are trying to fish out your reflection from the water. You can never attain it. See? Our Nisargadatta Maharaj used to tell something very good. I liked him very much. First of all, he used to say, all those who have come to save this world, they were shaved off. Nothing can be saved. an important thing. He suffered from cancer of throat toward the end of his life. There also people will go and show sympathy to him and all that. He was so cheerful and happy, could not talk much because of the pain and the throat cancer. So, when somebody told him, "Sir, why you also have to have cancer?" That stage he said, "No, I am cancer. I don't have cancer." See? Either accept everything or reject everything. We accept only this body I am. Other bodies I am not, samsara begins. Or don't accept this body you are, then other bodies also you are not, then you are happy. See friends, therefore even the cancer cannot exist without me. If I am not there, cancer cannot be. Others will have to say, cancer is more powerful than me. No, it cannot kill me. I am ever the same. See friends, age cannot make me old. That is why old people say, I don't feel old. You cannot feel because you are not body. Body is old. Therefore, pramadam vai mrityur aham bravivi. Saddha apramadat amrutatvam bravivi. Therefore, these wrong notions about ourselves, about the world, about the God, and about spiritual practice. So what is the wrong notion about God? God is far away. He doesn't know what is good for us. Therefore we have to teach him, oh God, do the following things. Therefore, longer the namaskar, bigger is the list. And then you will, oh, I forgot one thing, again second one. Constantly demanding, asking. He knows what is good for us. But we have doubt about him. Therefore we suggest him, God, kindly do the following. You don't understand, yeah, to do this. See friends, a real devotee of the God is in tune with his will, whatever he says. Jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. Oh Lord, thy will be done, thy will be done, thy will be done. And those who are in tune with the divine will, they are never miserable. And those who are contrary to the divine will, they are only miserable. See my friends, then only we really understand these scriptures. Otherwise, this translation is already given. Okay, these are the two lines of thinking and are true indeed, which are accepted right from the beginning of the creation. However, the wise accept that, in fact, delusion is death indeed. However, I declare that inadvertence, pramada, is death, and absence of inadvertence is immortality. Have you heard it? What does it make? See, friends, when we simply read and keep it, it is erudition and scholarship. But when we interact, it is converted into experience. And therefore, once you have the experience, you become silent. Mauna vyakya prakatita para brahma tattvam yuvanam. There is nothing to talk about in this world about anything. And the maximum we talk about is death. So many people are killed by the terrorists. How many people were killed by our great friend Hitler? We can't even compare the numbers. But we feel only this time everything is happening. It has never changed. Mahabharata war, Ravana, Rakshasas, how many saints and sages were killed? This is the story of something which doesn't exist. But we take it so seriously and become miserable. Therefore, remove this pramad, the wrong notions about four things I am repeating. Wrong notion about ourselves, wrong notion about the world, wrong notion about God, and wrong notion about spiritual practice. Correcting the wrong notion is spiritual life. Creating additional wrong notion is samsara. So earlier I was a bhogi, now I am a yogi. Samsara begins. Earlier I was a non-vegetarian, but I am a vegetarian. I don't like non-vegetarian people. They are so dirty. I don't know how they eat. Samsara begins. What business we have got to talk about other people's food habit? But then this is how the samsara begins. Pramadadva asura prabhavan apramadad brahma bhuta asurasya navai mrityur vyagra eva atti jantun na api asya rupam upalabhyate. Be very attentive. Pramadadva asura prabhavan. See, in Ishavasya Upanishad, a mantra comes. Asurya namate loka andena tapasa uta dagamste pretyami gachanti yeke jatma anojana. Asurya namate loka. Asurya, asu means what? Asu means prana. Asurya namate loka. Asusu ramante vishayeshu Bhogeshu ravante ye te asuraha. Those who are indulgent, they are called asuras. Asurya namate loka. Then such people are born and die again and again. Continue. So here, pramadadva asura parabhavan. What is the pramad therefore? Those who are living as the body, for the body, on the body, and the only purpose of their life is indulgence, indulgence, and indulgence. Nothing else. Therefore, such people's life story is what? Common for all. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha, four things. Eat, eat, eat. Kill the animals and eat. I like that. Kill this, eat. Ahara. Nidra, only sleep. Sleeping means what? Divorce from wisdom. Whatever I say, that is only truth. See? But it is proved now scientifically, the sun is stable, earth is round and moving around it. I think devil is speaking through him, kill him. It is not said in our books. Our books say earth is flat and sun is moving around the earth. Do you think you are bigger than our God? If you don't listen, we kill him. See? So, ahara, nidra, then bhaya, all the time leading a life of fearful existence. And maithuna, procreation, nothing else. See? Therefore, not one or two children, but dozens of them. See? So many wives, so many children, and then I prove myself to be someone superior, like the pigs. See, friends, they are called as asura. Pramadadva asura parabhavan. And therefore, they are always the creator of problems and suffering for the whole world. Parabhavan. Then apramadat brahma bhuta surascha. But the sura, devatas, apramadat, they were no more living as the body and as animals. Therefore, brahma bhuta, they attain immortality, they merge in the absolute. See, friends, there is only one serial I have seen in my life, complete serial, and that serial was during this year Corona festival time. The serial was Devo ke Dev Mahadev. And there are many things I learned which I didn't know. All the Rakshasas, Asuras, they will be doing tapasya, standing on one leg, hand up, and Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. For 60,000 years, 20,000 years, without taking food and water and all that. Then Shivji says, come on, Brahmaji, go and give him something. He is constantly shouting at me. So Brahmaji goes and asks a question, what do you want? So there, tapasya is only for fulfilling the desires. Now tell me, what is our life? I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Are we anyway different from the Asuras? If we have to write our autobiography, what we will write? Right from childhood till date, we have been struggling to fulfill our desires. Alas, we have not yet fulfilled all our desires. Till now, we want something more. It should be this way, it should be that way. There is no end to it. See, friends. Therefore, those who are leading their life for the fulfillment of desires in this world, they are Asuras. And Apramada Brahma Bhuta Surascha. And those who are Suras, Devatas, they are alone able to attain oneness with the divine because they are not living for the fulfillment of their desires, but they rise above it. Navai mrityu vyagra eva atti jantur. We attend you. Death is not like a tiger who is going to kill and eat the beings. Nobody has seen death anywhere. See? When the bulb becomes fused, who died there? The light cannot die because light is not the reality. It is expression only. The more you become clear about it, the difference between these two words, one is Vyakti, second is Abhivyakti. Vyakti is individuality, Abhivyakti is principle. So bulbs are individual, but the light in them is a manifestation of electricity. In the same manner, body-wise we are many, life-wise we are all one. But instead of looking at the life as the principle, we are looking at body as a principle. Because there are many bodies, there are many lives. No, life is one. Because we are unable to comprehend it and accept it, therefore we suffer in life. So, Navai Mrityu Vyagra Iva Atti Jantur. So, beings are not eaten by the death like the tiger eating the animals. Then, na apyasya rupam upanabhyatehi. There is no form for the death. See? But when you go to Puranic stories, then you come across death with the two horns and sitting on the buffalo and going with the noose in the hand and watching and take that soul and then that you listen to that Garud Puran. So terrible description is given. When you listen to that, you start imagining that it is really true. But if you continue, go to the last chapter, then you come to know it is a big bluff. Nothing of that sort happens. See, then why these topics are given in our scriptures? To tell us something which we don't understand. When we are told all that happens in our life is because of our karma from the last life. That means what? You were there in the other body when this body was not there. Is it not? Yes. Now you are in this body? Yes. Here you do good and bad. And when this body is dropped, you take another body. So what is the understanding? Are we born and dying? Or we are a continuous unbroken existence? When we were at home, then we left the home dead for us. We came to this holy place for satsang. We are born at satsangi. Then we leave this place, go to a hotel. Then we are dead to this place. We are born in the hotel. Where did we die? Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namiyati. How simple it is, my friends. Childhood has gone, do we die? Their teenage has gone, have we died? Middle age has gone, nothing happened to us. Old body will also go, who cares? Whichever way you think properly, death is an illusion. But when we start taking illusions as real, then the samsara begins. Like we stand before the mirror, the bird also stands before the mirror. We accept the reflection in the mirror as an illusion, therefore we don't react and suffer. But the bird accepts the illusion as real and suffers. Our present life is like the bird. Wise men live in this world like we live in front of the mirror. How simple it is, my friends. And nobody can help us in this. Na rupamasya iha upalabhyate. There is no form of death. See? What is silence? Absence of forms, words is silence. Can you see what is the silence like? Absence of life is death. How can you see what is the absence like? Absence cannot be. Because what is death? Absence of life. How can you see the absence? The more you become contemplative, you will forget about the very topic of death from your head. That is immortality. This is what Bhagavad Mahapuran at the conclusion tells. After hearing the whole Bhagavad Mahapuran, again the snake Takshaka came and beaten Parikshit and he died. What does it mean? Before the Takshaka came and killed Parikshit, Parikshit has already discarded the body identification because of listening to the satsanga for 7 continuous days and came to know his divine nature. Therefore, the snake came and killed the dead body. Parikshit has already rejected that body. I can't be the body, nor can I be the soul. That is the meaning of Bhagavad Mahapuran. But instead of that, we get carried away by all the stories and the purpose is defeated. Remaining, we sit to Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.